Good morning. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Thank you so much for checking out my podcast and I hope that you enjoy. We chat about everything knitting, what I've been working on, what I finished, what I've been up to, as well as now some shop updates. I can't believe it. If you do not know, I have opened up an online yarn shop where I wholesale some incredible yarns from dyers from all over. So you can definitely check that out at twinstitchesdesigns.com. I also have tons of D-stash yarn. I will chat about all of that near the end in case you're not interested into shop updates. But I am just, as always, so excited to be coming back and chatting with you all. We just dropped the girls off at pre-K and I'm having my second cup of coffee this morning. It is a little wet and rainy, so it's definitely that second cup of coffee kind of morning. I try to max it at 2, but some days you just need a little bit more. So I can't wait to dive into everything, and I have knit a ton. I've not been knitting on different types of projects, but I've been doing a lot of progress on the ones that I am trying to focus on. God, I love a good warm cup of coffee. Sometimes it's not always warm when I tend to drink it because of the girls. I'll be going around and my brain is just all over the place, and by the time I get back to my cup of coffee, it's like cold. So when I actually sit down and drink a warm cup of coffee, it's so nice. If you guys are like me, let me know below. So yes, you can find me both on Instagram and Ravelry as Julianne Knitter, and everything I chat about I will link down below this video. And if you have any questions, please list them below. I always answer them as soon as I possibly can. Now let's dive into what I finished, because I actually did finish two of the items that I was working on last week. I have a fun, really nice bucket here with some of my projects. So the first project that I finished, I don't have enough room. I have like my desk here loaded with beautiful, beautiful things. The first project that I finished was the Patreon sweater. So this is a sweater that I knit out of Knit Picks Swish Worsted. This is in the colorway Crush. Colorway is white. The green I always forget, but it will be in the comments, and a little bit of yellow, which I think is honey. And I will also link to my Ravelry project page. But this, I don't think was done on the last podcast, but it is done. So this has been sent out to the Patreon members, and they are knitting up. They are able to kind of test knit it, and it will never be released out to public. I'm actually also grading it for small children sizes, which I think is just adorable. So I think, what did we call it? Tiptoe Through Tulips. They got to choose the name. So this was a fun milestone that we did with Patreon, where we hit a certain amount of patron members, and I got them to decide with me what we were going to design together. So they chose a sweater, then they chose worsted weight, then they chose color work. So it was in adult sizes. Since this design is so adorable, they asked it to also be in children's sizes, and I thought, why not? Because it's so stinking cute. So I'm currently working up on the children's sizes for this, so it will come probably like 0 to 6 months all the way to 8 to 12 years old. And it is available as well 30-inch bust all the way to a 60-inch bust without the positive ease. So I think it goes up to like a 64, 65-inch bust after the positive ease. So it's a really, really nice, tons and tons of sizes. Yeah, I just really, really love it. It's knit top down in the round on a US 6 and 8. And like I mentioned, this pattern will never be released out to public. Right now it's for patron members. They are test knitting it, and then once they're done testing it, I will release like the final pattern out for them. And yeah, yeah, so sadly it will never be released to public. It was a fun collaboration I did with all of my amazing Patreon members, so this one is just for them. I think that's everything on the sweater. Oh, I got some messages. You guys are so sweet. So Claire was very upset. She chose the colors for the sweater. And then she was very upset as I was like almost done the body. She asked for yellow. And I'm like, you couldn't have mentioned this at the start. So mommy decided to add little tiny cuffs, and they're like little balloon cuffs, so that they are a little bit yellow. Just for her. And she's very happy with it. I got a few messages saying, I see yellow. How is she loving it? And she loves it. She was very happy with it. So I will take that as a win. That is the first finished object. The next one, it's all the knits for the girls. This is the cupcake hat. I finished it completely, added the fun sprinkles. So this is a kit that you can buy from Whitney of Moonglow. The pattern is not available to purchase on Ravelry. The designer no longer has the pattern, but you can purchase it with Whitney's kit. Now this is knit into DK weight yarn. You can purchase the 50-gram kit, which will give you enough for one hat, or you can purchase the 100 grams, which is what I have, and you'll be able to make 2 hats because I have twins and they both need one. And it is so stinking cute. And it's very easy. Now, the hat is knit. Normally you pick up here with a crochet hook and you do fun little scallops. I can't crochet. I have tried. I can't crochet. I've tried, okay? I've looked at videos, I've looked at things. It's just not in the cards for me at all. I would absolutely adore to make one of those beautiful granny square blankets, do one square at a time, and maybe I will, maybe. But right now I've tried. So my hats will not have any scallops, so if you are like me, do not feel intimidated. Just omit the crochet scallops. Now these little sprinkles are done with I-cord, so you do not need to worry. I know Whitney had crocheted these, and some people were a little worried saying, I can't crochet. Don't worry, they are written in the pattern as the I-cord. So I will try this on. This is for the girl sizes, but I have a tiny head, so it actually fits. I mean, come on, you guys. I made the 4 to 6 year old size. And it's all ribbing, so it really stretches out. I mean, this is a little tight on me, but isn't this stinking cute? I haven't shown the girls yet because I've not finished the other one. And if I have one thing that's done and the other that's not done, all hell will break loose in our home because one will have it and the other one won't. So this is going to be a secret, and I want to finish both of them for the fall. So they'll have brand new little tiny hats and it'll be a surprise. They'll forget about it, and I mean, this is just so stinking cute. So the colorways are Brown Sugar, Spun Sugar, and Paradise Pink. All of this comes with the kit. And like I said, I'm going to be making a second one. If you buy the 100 gram kit, you will have enough to make 2 full hats. I got asked a question on the last podcast. It comes in adult sizes. I think it goes from baby all the way to adult large. So just saying, you can make some fun hats for yourself. And like since I have the girls, I can't. But if you buy 2 of them, you can make like mommy and me matching, which I think is cute. So Brown Sugar, Spun Sugar, and Paradise Pink. And Whitney also has mini skeins that come with the hat to make the sprinkles. The mini skeins are in fingering weight yarn. And like I said, everything comes with this kit. The mini skeins, the full skeins, and the pattern. And it's so cute. If you guys are looking for any like knitted kits and for your grandkids, for your anybody. It's just so adorable. So it comes with this fun orange. This like, I don't want to get any yarn in my coffee. This like bluish, beautiful bright yellow, baby pink, this little green, and purple. Really love it, and I will be casting on the second hat eventually, but for right now I just really wanted to finish one of them. I love it. Like, this patterning is super, super, super easy, so don't be intimidated by the pattern. The only modification I made was they asked for a double brim. I did not do that because I'm hoping to potentially squeeze out a third hat out of this, so I didn't want to do the double brim. And I omitted the crochet scallops. But except for that, everything else is exactly the way that it's written. So I really love this. I will link the kits below in case you want to go and grab one for yourself. So that is everything that I finished. I'm really, really happy that I finished those. They are off of my needles. I'm really wanting and focusing on very fewer projects and finishing them off of my needles rather than having multiple projects on the go, which stress me out. I want to focus my energy on finishing the projects. I say that in next week or the next podcast. I'm going to be casting on like tons of things. I know myself. All right, sip of coffee and let's dive into what I've been working on. We Are Knitters were so crazy generous and wanted to send me a kit, and the girls decided to pick the kit from their website. So they chose the Smala sweater, which is this beautiful, beautiful sweater. And I asked the girls what colors they wanted, and they wanted the exact same thing. And of course, there's some yellow mustard, which the girls are very happy about. And there's all the colors. A We Are Knitters kit. I will link the kit below. It's not affiliate or anything. It's just the kit from their site. It comes with everything you need, and I absolutely love that. So when you buy the kit, it will come with the needles, the pattern, the yarn you need, a label, tapestry needles, some stickers. Everything is in the kit, which I think is brilliant. So I have been working like crazy on this sweater. You can stare at my background for a minute. I'm just gonna grab it. Okay. The last podcast, I had finished one of the backs and I was knitting on the second one. So the way that this is constructed is that everything is knit in parts and then you seam everything up together at the end. Now, again, they so generously sent me 2 kits so I can make one for each of the girls, and I am knitting them both at the same time because the girls need their sweaters. And if I finish one, not the other. And this is also helping me make sure that I actually finish them and I don't have like the second one waiting to be cast on. I, on the last podcast, had finished one of the backs and I was working on the second one. You guys are gonna be so proud of me. I finished one back, 2 backs. I finished, oh yeah, you guys, this has been crazy. 1 front, 2 fronts. You guys, I finished both fronts and both backs of the little sweaters. I'm now working on the sleeves. Now I'll need to make 4 of these sleeves, but they should go by super fast. They are also knit flat and seamed together. So the yarn is We Are Knitters, the Murray wool. The main color is called Sprinkled Fantasy, which is this beautiful white background with all these stunning colors of speckles throughout. And the contrast color for this is also in their Murray wool and is called Mustard. Absolutely beautiful. I am working on the sleeve. I just started the sleeve last night. So you knit from the cuff all the way up, and I will be doing 4 of these. Comes with the fun needles of We Are Knitters, and it is knit on a US 8. I have not knit with straight bamboos in years. Don't know what happened there. In years. But I really love it. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, it's something mindless, and I don't know. I really enjoy the feeling in my hands. I enjoy it with the yarn. I think it's perfect. Yeah, so it comes with the full pattern. Full written up pattern, and I just have this in my project bag with all of the yarn and all the instructions. So I'm really excited. My goal is for the next podcast to have these 2 sweaters completely done. That is my goal, which I should hopefully have no trouble. So we are going to seam everything together with the sleeves, and then pick up for the collar, finish the collar, and then it's done. Now I know that this yarn is not super wash, and I am okay with that because I don't mind hand washing knitted sweaters. I know how to take care of them, and the girls really love them. So I just need to make sure that they don't go in the wash, because my husband does laundry in our home. So he needs to make sure that these don't accidentally get put in the wash. But he's usually pretty good. Now I may get questions. Yes, my husband does laundry in our home because I am god awful at remembering laundry. We're on the main floor and our laundry is on the basement, and every single time I put a load of laundry, I forget about it. I have too much on the brain, and for us, our washer doesn't make any sound like when it's done. Like it doesn't do like a pretty little thing, like it's a very old washing machine. So I will forget it, and it will sit there for way longer than it should. So my husband said that I have been banned from starting laundry. I'm like, that's okay with me. I'm fine with this. He remembers it, like we have a system. He does the laundry, he folds it, I put it away. I can deal with this. And I set up the baskets, he brings it down, does the laundry, folds it, brings it upstairs, I put it away. Just saying. It works. So all that to say, we will make sure that my hubby does not put these in the wash. The bag that I have this in is actually a gift that I received from Longview Creations. And it is a huge, huge bag. Absolutely love it, and it fits everything. So this is 2 little sweaters, and it fits all of it, which is really nice. And it was so sweet. She sent us, we had a few bags in the shop. We actually sold out of her bags. And she had sent that to me as like you guys have been so sick. And she had heard that we had COVID and was just so kind and sweet and sent that my way as like I want to cheer you up. And it warmed my heart, and I've been using it ever since. So really, really appreciate that. The last thing, I know there's no socks. I know, you guys, like this, I've been working on finishing the items, and I've not worked on socks almost at all. The only thing that I have worked on is this month in our Patreon group, we have the Dyer of the month, who is Tia. Tia's Terrific Thread. So she dyed up a custom colorway for the Patreon group, and this one is called Here Comes the Sun. You can only get this yarn for the month of May through the Patreon group. You will get a specific link and everything that you can grab. So this is the yarn. It is stunning, a beautiful self-striping, full of color. It comes with this 100 grams and I think this, 20 gram. A 20 gram bright mini. So beautiful and perfect. I'm going to be winding this up today. And I decided to use my Dean & Bean sock machine, and I cranked out half of it. So I cranked out 50 grams. So if you're wondering what 50 grams looks like, it's this. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be cutting in for heels, toes, and cuffs, or heels, and then I'll be picking up here for the cuff, picking up here for the cuff, cutting in, and then cutting in for the toes. So a lot of fun. I love the different colors. It's just so happy. So these will be for my hubby. I'm planning on using some of the yellow, and I'm debating also picking out, because 20 grams I will not have enough to do the full heels, toes, and cuffs. So I'm thinking of adding in another, maybe like a speckled color, like a rainbow speckle color from my stash to add. I think that'd be cute and fun. So love this, and this will be on my needles very, 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 very soon. So another goal, I plan on having this pair of socks done and the little sweater by the next podcast. So technically speaking, the next podcast should just be brand new knitting. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm missing something. Do you guys, like, I have been working so hard on those little sweaters, the Smala sweater by We Are Knitters, because I just want them done. I love the process of knitting them. I find that they're amazing. They're incredible to work with. The yarn, the needles, like, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying knitting piece by piece, which is something that I didn't think I would say. I don't know, there's something about it that I really enjoy, and I know that, and I think it's because the girls are so excited for their sweaters, and I think that's what kind of pushing me to finish them, because they are so excited, so it's making me so excited to knit them for them. So yeah, so technically let's hope that both of those are done, and there's some new cast-ons for next week. All right, so that is everything. I got some yarn in the mail from Whitney. So she has the Mayflowers and April Shower sock set, and when I saw the Mayflowers sock set, we both had the same idea, like bubble cardigan. It needed to be. So we changed our idea completely. This is available in Whitney's shop if you are interested. So I got the sweater quantity. I got 2 of the burnt hollow. These are all on her fingering weight base, which is a 75-25. So 2 of these, this is going to be the main color of the sweater. And then we have Moonlit Lilac. Hydrangea. Pink Peonies. I love this pink. Palest Peach. Midnight Violet. Look at that. And Olivine Daydream. So these are the exact same colors that you have in the Mayflowers sock set, but these are in the full skein. And I will be making a bubble cardigan. Trying to get all of these, you guys. Here we go. All amazing. I just love how these colors work together, and I think that they are beautiful. So I'm really excited for that. Also, putting those on the ground. Also from Whitney, so I am so lucky this year. I will be designing a pattern, a brand new pattern that will be going along, knitting it out of Whitney's Moonglow Advent, the Rainbow Advent. Now this Advent is not really a typical Advent because it's not a secret Advent. So it's pretty much the rainbow of Whitney's yarn, which I think is super fun. You aren't supposed to see those. There we go. She wanted me to design a pattern for it. So I'm actually going to be designing a cowl. I'm not going to say what it's going to be, but it's going to be something that you already kind of know. It's going to be part of a collection, like something of one of my patterns that's going to be turned into a cowl. That's all I'm going to say. So if by any way, like I'm going to be posting about it today anyways, because Whitney told me that is not a secret of her advent. So if you don't want to be spoiled, look away, skip. But like I said, it's not a secret advent. It's the advent for people who don't want secrets. I paired with her advent Cottonwood Breeze. So if you want to make the same thing as me, these advents are going to be going live tomorrow, Friday, May 6th. Definitely check out Whitney's website for all of the details. So I added 2 of these Cottonwood Breeze. That is a beautiful neutral. You can add other colors of neutral or use your own. But I'm going to use this one. And like, there's no labels on these because it's just for me to knit with. Like, you guys need this rainbow. I'm trying to grab them all in your life. It's going to be so much fun. And what I'm planning on doing is that all of the leftover yarns, I'm going to be knitting up a scrappy pair of socks in the month of December and using up Cottonwood Breeze for like heels, toes, and cuffs. There's even more. So this advent is 25 20-gram minis in pretty much a rainbow of Whitney's colors. There we go. So it's just so beautiful. I love it. Woo! Things are flying. Love this yellow. Olivine Daydream, one of my favorites from her. Beautiful reds. Like, it will go and it will fade. Just so pretty. Try to... Hate when my computer does that. Like here's all the pinks and purples. And then you have, oh, sorry, 2 more. Then you have all the blues and greens. She did an amazing job with this. With this advent, it's just so beautiful. Blues and greens. And then you have a yellow and orange. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be starting on that soon, and that will be available for purchase in my Ravelry shop in the month of November. You don't have to have the advent to purchase the brand new pattern. It's just going to be a fun pattern. For the advent season, so in case you're looking for something that's not really like a full-on sweater or a big shawl, it's just going to be a super fun, mindless project. Something you're kind of familiar with, made into a cowl. I'm so excited. All right, next let's chat shop. I was blown away. The grand opening was this Saturday, April 30th, and you guys blew me out of the water. You almost completely sold out the shop. Thank you so much. I've already packaged up every single order and already shipped it all out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. For my Canadian friends, I do have the vacuum seal non-tracking option, which is pretty much like I take out all the air out of a package. It's super flat for your yarn, but it costs you only $4 to ship a skein of yarn compared to like $15, $19. If you purchase more than $200, it is a flat rate shipping of $10. And if you purchase over $300, it is free shipping US and Canada. So let me share. That's all a lot of info. All the things are falling. So let me share with you guys a little bit of what's left in stock in the shop from our amazing dyers. We have a few skeins of Mama Jess. This one is one of my favorites. This one is Orchid. I have one skein of this. Only one left. I'll just put you on the ground. One skein of Purple Iris. I'm debating keeping this one for myself. I just love the greens. So, so pretty. All on fingering weight. I have only 2 of these Beach Days. If you're looking for a beautiful blue, only 2 of those. I only have 1 of the Spring Fling mini skeins. So this is 5 20-gram minis. So you have a beautiful green and yellow and pink, purple and pinkish. And I only have 1, this is Almost Monet. Another one of my favorites. So pretty. We have 1 of these. Oh, look at that. Like, look at those speckles. I love that type of speckling. So that's what we have left about Mama Jess. Sweet Skein of mine, you guys almost cleared me out. I actually only have this one left in the moment. Only 1. Beautiful pink with all types of colors. It's really, really pretty. This is on an MCN base, which is merino, cashmere, and nylon. I'm gonna move my cup of coffee. It's starting to stress me out putting yarn over the coffee. Camp fiber yarns, we only have a few left. I have 3 of the Witch's Brew sock set, which is so, so pretty. 3 of these. I have only 1 Ice Castle left. I have 1 of Sweet Succulents sock set left, or I have a single Sweet Succulents as well. And a few more camp fiber yarns. I actually only have 1 Flock Fibers left. You guys really loved Flock Fibers as well. This one is Ocean Deep. So pretty. And the last one is Myrtle yarn, and I only have 2 skeins of this left. And this is a natural fingering weight, 100% non-superwash BFL wool in the colorway Cirilla and Muse. So I have 2 of these beautiful, I'm gonna put that down. 2 of these beautiful pinks. Love, love. I'm excited to try out her yarn. I actually saved one of the soapstone and ord for myself because I'm wanting to try out this base so much. I'm really, really, really excited. Like, look at that twist, and it feels so squishy. The yarn feels amazing. I'm really excited to try this out. So that's a little bit of what we have left in the shop. There will be more dyers. I've already ordered some stuff. Things are already on their way. We have some wool wash that is going to be coming in a few weeks. So the shop is always going to be packed. We have some bags coming. Just really, really excited, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you and your orders and your support, your shares and kind words. It meant the world to me. I actually, that night, Saturday night, as I pressed live and go and I saw some orders come in, I actually sat down and cried because I was overwhelmed with the amount of support from you all, and just, I don't know, you guys supporting my little dream means the world. Like, it was just overwhelming emotions. Like, I sat down on the floor here and I just started crying because I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how many of you were supporting the shop and how many of you purchased. And yeah, all of your sweet messages, it just touched my heart. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are a maker who does wholesale, and please send me an email with your pricing and things like that. And as I am looking for new vendors, I will definitely reach out if we can make something work. But if you do wholesale, let me know. Send me an email, twinstitchesdesigns3 @gmail.com. So you guys, that is it for today. I hope that you guys are having an incredible day wherever you are, and you enjoyed this podcast. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and check out the shop. I have tons of D-stash yarns still available, some from Vine, Hey Sister, like Hey Sister Yarn Co. They don't even dye anymore. Tons of D-stash yarn. So thank you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, happy knitting. Until next time.